You're listening to another Woodshop podcast, the okayest podcast of its type. Your hosts are Daniel Dunlap of Daniel Dunlap Woodworks, Peter Kapar of Petrie's Workshop, and Braden Boakes of Littlebug Woodworking. You can find them as well as the podcast on your favorite social media channels.
Welcome to episode 259 of Another Woodshop podcast, your comfort zone podcast. Like a pair of jeans that fit just right despite having that rip in the crotch. We're that same meal you've been ordering for 10 years because it's just simply perfect. We're like the dent in a couch that your butt has worked so hard to form. And we're the girl next door that didn't get away. Always here for you, whether you like it or not. Welcome to the Met Army. What's up, boys?
Hey.
Hey.
It's funny. When I got home, like the dent in the couch is like one of the first things that I was like excited about.
Make sure it's still here.
All feels right in the world now.
Yeah.
Everybody's where they're supposed to be. Things are in place.
Dan got to sample my dent in the couch. And
It was an okay dent. I took a nap there.
Many a nap. The Dunlaps love to nap. It's not just Dan.
Oh, yes.
It's the Dunnaps.
It's a Dunlap trait. My genes are naps or something.
Jeans are naps? It's just in your genetics, or are you talking about like denim?
Both?
Oh, well, speaking of denim and genetics.
Our patrons?
Attaboy. He still got it.
Guys and gals. We have 2 new patrons.
Let's go.
Nice.
Hey, want to welcome Tim Barnes and Kevin Griffin. Welcome to the Met Army, fellas. And as with any good army, we have generals. And those are as follows. The VIPs, the generals. And usually I read these names off, even though like I've said many a times, like in no particular order. There actually is an order that I go. It's by join by date. And I usually go the earliest to join to the latest. So let's switch it up. Let's go from the latest to the earliest.
Ooh.
Instead of going bottom
Spicy.
to top, we're going top to bottom. A little
Yes,
left to
sir.
right instead of right to left.
Yeah. So let's see if I can say these without butchering them, because it's like muscle memory to say all the names in the order that I go. Anyway, I'm stalling. John Grubb over at Grubb Will Make. Justin Bailey from Campfire Woodworks. Scott Shirk from Willow Creek Lumber. Chris at Chris Will Make. Ed Mancini over at Mancini Woodworking. Patrick with Crafted with Machines and Love. Malcolm at Bossa Nova Workshop. Bill Burkle at WTB Woodworking. Somebody forgot to change their name. Happy birthday, Braden. I hope your day was cooler than your lime green G-Ruck.
I did continue to still have a great birthday.
I'm glad you had a great birthday. I'm sorry that I missed it. I will make up for it. That was Max and Listen Reed from Redesign Co. Happy birthday, Braden. I hope your day is almost as legendary as the group chat you're not in. That is Nick Brim from Nick Brim Woodworking.
Wow.
Victor Aragama from Wim Designs. El Jefe, that is Jeff over at Maker's Way. Sarah with Rosie's Woodshop. Justin Frazier from Fraser Canyon Woodworks. Henry Lutens from Manfreda Wood. Tyler Booth at Temecula Yard Games. Jared LaPuma over at LL Builds. Free Valley. Nick Vreeland. NV Woodshop. Yes. John Herbolsheimer over at Living Laugh Woodworks. Give me that BDE, Big Dan Energy. That is Alex Adams over at Type A Furniture. Jeremy Claybaugh, Damon from BWG Woodworking, Greg D'Ambrosio at GTD Woodworks, Greg Bennett with Windy Acres Works, Alex Duffy, Duffy Woodcraft, coming in hot, Chris Lamoureux over at Homefront Woodworking, Nick at NSM Woodcraft, Sean Renshaw at Native Woodworking. I figured out what his handle is. I've been butchering it these past few weeks. I'm surprised he hasn't messaged me. Dominic over at the Crafty Sloth, Scott Crabtree at Crabtree Creative,
Nice.
Greg over at G&M Design Co., and rounding them out, Mr. Tim Barnes, our new VIP patron. Yo, if you want to help support this show, one of the best ways to do it is to go over to our Patreon. You can go to iloveawp.com, or you can go to patreon.com/anotherwoodshop podcast and get signed up on one of our many tiers over there. And you know what's great about being a patron, Braden?
The Dementors.
You mean more than the Night Terrors?
The Dementors.
Yeah, I was trying to go in a positive spin. Well, yeah, the Night Terrors.
It balances out, so you do get the personalized Night Terrors, but in addition to that, Daniel San here has committed the boys to a giveaway every single month for 2025 to our dear and loving patron members. So we just gave away the set of Rockler Deluxe Super Duper Mega Panel Clamps. Copyright pending.
Trademark.
We just gave those away in the pre-show right before this, and so it's time.
Braden's going to make sure they get shipped out in a timely manner.
I'm going to make sure they get shipped out. As long as Dan brings them over to my place tomorrow, they will have a shipping label and they will be on.
I'm going to bring those tomorrow. And the things for Vern.
You mean as long as you pick them up from Dan's place tomorrow?
Dan is actually coming to my place tomorrow, which we'll talk about later. Stop derailing me. I'm talking.
I got a D you can rail. Wait, that was actually extremely dirty.
That was fitting.
Stop it.
Wow, that fit.
So for August, our new giveaway is going to be a T-Fence Micro Mag adjuster from Canyon Fire Tools.
Oh, is that the one with the little mag switch attached to the fence? Right.
Yep. It attaches to, it fixes a long-standing problem with the T-style fences where you can't really micro adjust them outside of like the tap 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 tap, shit, tap 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 tap, shit, tap 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 tap, and then that's my measurement now. It's been featured on. It was reviewed by the Wood Whisperer. It's been on Jody from Inspire Woodcraft. It was one of our vendors at the AWP Presents the Midwest May Kerr meetup this year. It was a really cool product, and so it was really great meeting Justin, the inventor of the product. He's actually a local boy here to Dan and I, not to you, Pete.
Oh.
But we are going to give one of those away because we picked one up at the May Kerr meetup, and it's just been sitting in my shop.
We actually bought it with our own fundage.
I personally paid for this with my own fundage.
Oh, you bought it.
I have to pay you back.
Braden personally bought it for Dan.
I personally purchased it.
Do we have to pay him back? How's this work?
Not as a flex. That was one of those like, I'm not going to make a decision for the boys. I don't know why. I've moved very far past that concern with other things. But it is available, is ready. All you will need is a 95-pound mag switch, and you too can be micro adjusting the bananas out of your fence.
Table saw fence.
Or
can it go on like a bandsaw fence?
I think it can actually go on a bandsaw
probably,
fence.
Yeah.
It probably can go on a white picket fence as well.
Micro adjust your landscaping.
That's right. Because everybody knows that if you don't have your landscaping dialed in.
Could I put it on my tailgate for my truck?
You could, although you're starting to look like the back of your truck is starting to look like a shenanigans restaurant.
I took off the walnuts.
It's got a bunch
took off
it's got a bunch
walnuts,
on the walls.
Dan?
Wait, you did? Why?
They made it all the way out to Jersey, and they made it all the way home. But when I got home, they were looking a little rough. They
look terrible because somebody sprayed lacquer on them.
They need a new finish.
That's fine. I understand that. I was going for speed, not for durability. I needed those things done because Dan was standing around me almost the entire time I was making them.
Does that make you nervous?
Yes, but not in the way that you'd expect. But anyway, if you want to get entered in to win a T-Fence Micro Mag adjuster, all you have to do, sign up for any of our paid patron levels. You get more entries the higher up your level is, all the way up to VIP patronage. And then if you don't like us enough to sign up for our patron, or if you want a little something extra, you can either go to arethechairs.included.com, which is the boys, and it's our team page for St. Jude's. You can make donations to St. Jude's. Every $5 that you donate gets you another entry. It's all tax deductible. Plus, if you are not against childhood cancer, we have problems. We have words that we need to share with you. And then now, bonus way to enter is, and we're going to talk about this later, but our dear friend in the maker community, Pat Lapp, is going through a legal battle that could only be described as David versus Goliath. And so there is a link out there to a GoFundMe to help raise some money, because he's been beaten down on this alone for several years now. The maker community has found out we're doing what we do best. We're rallying. And so if you donate any money, same thing as with St. Jude's, every $5 that you donate will get you another entry into the giveaway. You do have to DM either me personally or the podcast with your receipt, because there's no way for us to track
Let's face it, if they DM the podcast, they're basically DMing you.
If
Braden,
you DM the podcast, you're DMing me. So pick either of my personal accounts, the podcast or my personal account. And that's it. And then at the end of the month, or when we feel like it, we'll draw on a big old spinning wheel of names, unless we break it again. And you could win prizes.
Whoa. That's a word I like.
That's it. That's what I got.
Just end on a woo.
I'm done now.
I'm done now.
Okay.
This is the end of that. I guess I'll do my part. This is the end. I want to give a huge shout out to our sponsors this week. It is WTB Woodworking. Bill Markle, our good buddy over there, is doing some great work. He just acquired extra space in the warehouse complex where he had the store and the milling and drying business. And he is expanding. He's bringing in Jet and Powermatic. I think he's getting 35 Jet and Powermatic tools, or might be just of Jet. So he's getting, like, you can actually be hands-on with this stuff, which is pretty awesome. A lot of you guys out there aren't able to get hands-on tools, and a lot of us in Jersey
feel the finish and
feel them.
Put your face on the cast iron.
We all see tools at Home Depot, but like to see a Powermatic tool, I'd probably have to drive like an hour and a half to 2 hours just to check that out. So make sure to go check out his shop. They've got that. They also just started stocking trans-tint dyes for dyeing your finishes. They have they're stocking Maffel now, or Maffel, depending on which side of Pittsburgh you're from. This is a European tool brand that's making a splash here in the US, and I'm actually really excited. They're going to be doing a demo because I want to see what that's all about. Because there's a couple brands out there.
Don't they have like a giant track saw that's
they have a pretty dope track saw system. Apparently it's better than a lot of the track saws out there. So curious to see what that looks like. They're going to be doing a demo live on their Instagram, or you can of course join them in person. That is going to be August 19th. That's Maffel Day. It's a Tuesday, August 19th from 10 a.m. to 3 p.m. They're going to be doing those demos. And oh my God, I'm zooming in on this. We're firing up the grill. Free hot dogs. So, and burgers too, but who cares? Glizzies and burgers. So that's pretty dope.
Can we just agree that Maffel sounds better than Maffel?
Yeah, 100%.
Okay.
Well, except for the Maffel-copter, which is how they get from place to place for events.
I like it. That's pretty good.
Yeah,
so
because you don't want the word "fell" in your copter.
Ooh. Colby. Anyway, so go join at the Huntingdon Valley PA Store location and check out the show notes for the link directly to the website where you can shop all slabs that they are currently stocking with all their backstory, whether it's happy or sad, they grew up in an orphanage, or were slabbed from a tree milled down the street from, I don't know, Michael Jackson's house, whatever it is. So all the stories there, you guys know exactly where the material's coming from. You can get them, sequence pieces if you want to try to work on a piece that's going to match up. It's awesome. He does good work over there. So go check that out. And huge shout out to our other sponsor, Airweights. They are also currently running a sale. And I'm going to just help you guys cheese the system. If you don't know what cheesing means, you don't watch video game streamers. Am I right, chat? So cheesing basically means playing the system to get the best results you want. And that is, you can shop all of their awesome Airweights systems that help you. If you don't know what it is a vacuum table system for your CNC. Shoot, you can even use it on your laser. I don't know why you'd need it, but it is pretty dope. It uses one of those California Air Tool style compressors that's ultra quiet, but this is the Airweights edition. And also, they come with like a cool little like light switch button thing, so it's nice and easy for you to control from afar, so it doesn't have to be right there in the middle of the shop. This suction system is awesome. It holds your pieces down. It does like 8,000 pounds per square inch of suction. It's crazy.
It can hold down an elephant, apparently.
Yeah, it apparently can.
I stepped too close to mine while it was running and
sucked them right in.
Sucked me right onto the table. I couldn't get off.
So I know you guys are on the edge of your seat. How do I cheese the system, Peter? Well, they are running a sale right now. End of the summer sale. You can get, like, for example, the 24 by 24 system that I've got. It's $50 off. But then guess what? You use code AWP at checkout for a discount on top of that. Boom. Ooh. Double cheese.
Say that again. If I do what? What happens?
You use code AWP at checkout.
You get double cheese.
You get a discount. Double cheese.
Where do you get the... What kind of cheese, though? Like, is it in the box?
Gouda.
It's Gouda and Maffel cheese.
No, now you say Maffel. Maffel sounds better with cheese.
Mafflecopter. So make sure to go check that out. But truly, it's an awesome system. There is also a lot of new air suction technology. So having one of those vacuum pumps in a shop is a great way. Like, I learned how to make vacuum holding pieces for tapering, like a sled for tapering jig that uses vacuum system. Guess what I'm going to be using mine for?
So you can use it for more than just the CNC. I mean, there's hundreds of ways to use these things.
Yeah, I mean, if you want to make some jigs,
one of mine into a workbench someday.
Yeah, you could get the small ones and attach it to your workbench for holding down pieces as well. That's another option.
Small ones.
Yeah.
The big ones. Go big or go home.
Go big. Yeah, get the biggest one they've got and just attach it to your workbench. Nothing's getting away.
Can you get the biggest one they got and like put it in somebody's bed, like hide it, and then like when they lay down,
just get them to suck them down? I wonder how they conceal it.
College.
Anyways, go check them out. They got some awesome stuff there, and yeah, guys, what is up? I feel like we haven't had a podcast in tens of days.
I mean, it's been one day later than normal, and somehow that felt longer than the week that we took completely off.
You know, it felt long having Dan here. Am I right? High five, anyone?
I told you I'd win him back.
Did you win him back, or did Kayla need to make a paycheck?
Kayla needed to make a paycheck.
I've heard it both ways.
Kayla actually had to go to work today.
Ew.
Oh, gross.
She had to go to a
but that's not bad.
School meeting.
Oh, that's right, because you guys are starting school like soon.
Yeah, school
You're in one of those
starts
crazy
on the 7th.
States that starts on the 7th of August.
Yeah, it's currently the 1st. School starts on the 7th.
See, we're in Jersey. Our school
What
starts
the
in
heck?
September.
So wait, it starts on
the way it should be.
7th? I think it starts on... I thought it started on the 14th.
I live in Bellevue, homie.
Oh, that's right. You're on...
Gabby might miss some days.
Well, no, I was saying, because I just got the email and I just put it in the calendar so I wouldn't forget. Gabby's Meet the Teacher night is on the 11th. I'm like, if they start on the 7th, they should have already met said teacher, unless they're running amok in the school.
Oh, they're running amok, regardless, I guarantee.
Who are you, lady? I'm your teacher. Oh,
You're not
no.
my dad.
Oh, you just reminded me of that. Have you guys seen that viral TikTok guy? He's got like a super weird haircut, and his tagline is "Do it, lady."
No.
You have a different side of TikTok.
I think so.
Yeah.
I'll send it to you.
You don't even see Game
creepy.
Changer clips on yours. Oh.
I don't know about cheese and whatnot.
I don't know about cheese. Oh, Dan.
You know what cheese I know about? Those grilled cheeses you made that day?
That was pretty good.
How about that cheese?
Yeah, panini press, guys. I wanted a
cheeses?
panini press, and I got one, and it's like the best thing ever. Grilled Jesus with some Gouda in there. Actually, it was sharp cheddar because it cut the roof of my mouth.
Cut your hands.
I don't know what to do with my hands. Why don't we just jump right into news?
It's a heavy maker news day.
I mean, it's just one heavy item, really.
Well, one heavy and then one medium-sized item.
Sure. All right. Let's start with the medium size.
Good news, everyone!
All right. Braden, you want to kick it off since you know both things and I don't know which the other thing is?
So I don't know if you guys have seen in stories lately, and this ties in to our guest for next week, but one of the very few other podcasts that I personally recognize as a woodworking podcast, Making It with Jimmy DiResta, Bob Claggett, and David
Picciuto
is coming upon their 500th episode on September 6th.
That's like right around the corner for us.
Yeah. I mean, it's
actually we're getting close to 300, fellas.
And then,
300.
well, see, they're a big deal. They're not as big a deal as us, but they're a bigger deal. So if you go to
medium-sized deal,
they're doing their 500th episode live. And if you go to Eventbrite, you can reserve your own ticket to attend said live for the 500th episode.
Boston, right?
I thought it was like a digital live thing, but
no, it's in person.
Oh, it's in person? Well, 525 Main Street, Wakefield, Massachusetts at Galvin Middle School. Well, I reserved a spot, but I don't know if I'm going to make it now. So if anybody needs a ticket,
suddenly busy that day.
if anybody needs a ticket, I'm scalping my free ticket.
Oh my god!
Get ready to celebrate our 500th episode live with special guests, not us, surprises and more. It's going to be a blast. Sponsored by Carolina Shoe.
That's dope for them.
So that's
Much
pretty.
nice.
That's
Such
pretty
wow.
neat. That's how you know you've made it. If you're on Eventbrite.
If they're doing that for 500, what should we do for 300? What should we
maybe
do?
ship out a prize on time.
Wow,
That's what we'll do for
Got
episode
him.
300.
got him.
Okay, I don't get ridiculous.
Got him.
Jeez.
Oh,
Think
damn.
something achievable.
We should give away.
We'll figure it out when
something.
we get closer. We still like 40 weeks away.
Yeah, we could
40
divorce.
weeks. That's not even 1 year.
Yeah, that's not one.
We might
year,
get
but-
divorced
Oh, Dan's
from each other.
Dan's looking for an out already. Oh,
Dan,
here we go.
don't use the D word. You just don't say it.
Dan?
You don't put it out there.
We don't
Which
say
D
Dan.
word?
Damascus.
Schmishmorsh.
Schmishmorsh. Sounds like a awful s'more.
Speaking of awful s'mores, I got some other news. We kind of touched on it a little bit, but AWFS wrapped up. And
What's
what
that?
are your thoughts, guys? It's
I wasn't
another
there, so I don't
wood
know.
shop fest
Very
series in Vegas.
Listen, I just want to address it real quick. I still have not completely forgiven Stone from 150 for lying directly to my face for a year
Your face just
or several weeks. Who knows?
His
I
face
don't know.
just begs to be lied
begs
to.
to be lied to.
Yeah.
It's just so sweet and gullible and liable.
I have a question. Where did baby gyros come from?
Hush, Alex Adams.
When a G700 and a G700
you're talking- I thought you were talking
Pro
about the sandwich.
love each other very much.
And it's pronounced Euro.
They released a well, first of all, they so hid the fact that they released brand new dust collectors, like the 700 Pro and the 800 Pro got
800,
released.
yeah.
Yeah,
And the
then
900 Pro.
wow, and then
the 1000.
this baby one got released, and I'm like, yeah. Also, it's really funny. I think all this stuff released is super cool, but the demo that they did for the mini or the baby, the guy was like, yeah, there's no consumables, and pulls out a bin with a bag in it. And I go, that's consumable. It's a bag. Yeah, you got to put it in something.
You're in my definition of consumable is different.
You can't eat these, so they're not consumables, I guess.
Oh, that's it. Okay.
But I gotta say, they're
I line my trash hoppers with cornbread from a
cornbread. Their drill press
from
is
a
pretty
corn
cool.
dog.
I think that's pretty dope.
The sniper with AI targeting system
Okay,
on
yeah.
the drill press.
Can we stop saying stuff has AI? It pisses me off.
It has AI. It's got Skynet.
Oh my God.
I will say when I first saw the drill press, I thought, oh, that's just like that Nova Viking drill press. But
No.
yeah, it's
Then
got
you
that
saw Keith's-
auto
yeah.
like targeting mode or whatever. So you can drop a bomb
It's
on
got-
their nuclear facility.
It's got the shaper thing where like you can be wobbly, but it still goes dead center.
It's drunk mode. It has drunk mode.
It's drunk mode.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Oh my
Drill.
God. Oi.
I also
I'm
looked,
listening.
and it looks like you can just like punch in your material and your size and all that, and it'll optimize through AI your speeds and feeds.
At that point, it's not woodworking. I'm turning into an old man here. It's not woodworking. Like it is too much. It takes all the skill out of it.
Listen, it's the closest thing that we're ever going to get Dan to changing speeds and feeds from raw
Full send.
to something that's more appropriate. If he feels like he's setting up full send and it just like dials it back for him, I think that'll be good for Dan.
I'm not against having one of those drill presses at my shop. Hit me up, Harvey.
No, it's pretty dope. Harvey makes some pretty dope stuff. I think so. Jeremy, who he's from West Kentucky Woodworks, I believe, right?
Yes.
He's the face of Harvey.
Face.
The face, yeah. Which is dude's jacked, so I get it.
Labod.
He did a little post about like and I've heard this in like other videos too of like if Nike opened up a hotel, like you'd know what it would look like because you just know the brand. And he's like, well, Harvey's developed a brand. And I think that's true. I think they've actually they've put in the work to really have a style. And there's very few brands that truly have a style. A lot of brands just simply have a color that they can slap on anything, and it's now that tool brand. Whereas like if Festool releases something, it's gonna look Festool-y, right? Like we all know what it means,
Festool-y.
Festool-y. So I don't know. I am really liking what I see from Harvey. They're releasing some cool stuff. I can't wait to see more bigger tools come out from them.
More bigger.
I would love to see a planer from them.
You and I went to Keith Johnson's shop last week, and he's got that big eye table saw fence.
Dude, it's pretty cool.
That is a nice table saw fence.
First of all,
I
it's got
wouldn't mind having one of them.
It doesn't have the little wiener sticking out of it that you have to push down to lock the fence.
It's got a wiener that you can tuck in. Yeah.
Yeah.
Tuck it in.
It's nice.
Very
It's a little bulky, the fence. Like it's not the classic, metal center with two phenolic material or whatever HDPE. Not stop looking at me like that. Like the classic fence that
Fence classic.
fence classic patent pending, whatever. No, but they make cool stuff. I do appreciate it. Apparently their slider is like better than the saw stop one.
Self-greasing.
Yeah, that's what I've heard. Self-greasing. Well, that's that. And then of course,
I don't know
we
enough
talked
about that to know if he's lying.
we talked about the Onefinity stuff. Yeah, Onefinity. Yeah, you kids. I want to ask you guys about this though.
Uh-oh.
How do you feel about the Shaper Pilot, Copilot, whatever? Now with Windows AI, it has Copilot or Bench Pilot.
We heard you liked CNC, so we put a CNC on your CNC.
It's funny because they come out with this machine that is a handheld CNC, and then it's like, oh, we got a great idea. Let's put it on rails so you could leave it unattended.
Revolutionary.
So like my
It's
first
funny.
gut reaction
It's funny
is
to me.
I want to hate on it, right? Because you said all the things that everyone's thinking.
The jokes are there.
But at the end of the day, and obviously they don't have the footprint, right? This thing's not big. I think it has like, I'm actually trying to look up like the footprint of it. I'll get to the specs eventually.
36 by 28.
No way it's that big.
Nope. Max.
I want to say 16 by 16.
Oh, Imperial. Sorry, I have to change it from this.
Imperial, gross.
It goes 37 inches by 22 inches. That's
okay.
Or is that the no? That's the exterior.
Oh, dang!
Trying to trick you.
Oh man, I was almost dead on there. And
I think it's probably around like 16 by 24 is probably the footprint, which is not bad. But I think the thing where it shines still is like you've still got a handheld unit that you can take to a workpiece.
That's still really cool.
Yeah,
Don't
and
get me wrong. Don't get me wrong. I want one.
You're going to manually cut bow ties, or I guess you would cut it with the bench pilot, right?
Yeah.
Now, I think honestly, this is going to be great for some shops. We watched Jason Hibbs's video where he cut like 200 something of those like weird. He was trying to make a woven basket out of wood type thing. And
I can't help but think the whole time like my CNC could just cut those out
Full circle.
We could, but then you got. We talked about this. Then we got to do the glue up to get a circle shape, and then you got to cut that out. But yeah, like yes, well, you could do it, but then he could also take that thing and engrave a table, which we can't always do.
I do like that. I mean, and it's a lot of the same benefits of the shaper, just as a whole. It's portable. You can plop it on top of a work surface and go from there. So
Yep.
We can't exactly plop our Onefinities on top of a table. We got
Not with that
plop
attitude.
the table betwixt the Onefinity and the.
No, but if you had one of those tabletop lasers, like the X-Tool D1 that I had, or the
laser,
or the laser pecker, yeah, you could use that. But obviously, the shaper is going to be able to do something a little bigger. I mean, there's really no limit to the size, right?
I really like how flexible the shaper is on doing vertical workpieces. Mm-hmm. Whereas, like we've looked at different designs on how to get vertical work holding on our CNCs, and it's a lot more challenging than just putting it on a stand that they've developed. So I think that's really cool.
Now, is there anything else that popped off the page or jumped off the page? I can't talk today. About anything at AWFS that you guys were like, oh, this is pretty dope.
SurfPrep announced a partnership with an AI sanding arm for cabinet doors.
What?
Did you see that?
I can't tell if you're messing with me.
No, it's a real thing. You can Google it while I chit chat about it, but it's a robot arm. It's definitely for like a production shop, a cabinet shop. But it's got two separate SurfPrep sanders on it, and it can like rotate which side down, like if you want the 3x4 or if you want a random orbital, and it actually scans the piece. And they were showing how they had a cabinet door that was primed, and they put a pencil mark over it, and this sanding system was able to sand it to where the pencil marks were gone without sanding through the primer. Which is pretty busting.
That's pretty cool. I mean, listen, we saw part of the future of the uprising when Hamilton Dilbeck strapped a sander to his CNC and was sanding a tabletop with it. So, I am excited to see some of that stuff because I've actually been seeing a lot more of these like robot arms in people's videos, like mostly on YouTube. But they're mostly still a gimmick. But like that's just gonna happen one day.
Okay, but when people are using those robot arms in their garage shops, I think then it is a fair argument to say that's not woodworking.
No, it is. You still gotta program it.
Wow.
That's robot farming.
Is wood being worked, Dan?
Wow.
Not by a human.
It doesn't matter.
By a robot arm.
Wood is worked. It is woodworking.
Fight me, bro. Come at me.
I'll never fight you, Dan.
There's also a couple of the other like brand, like even like Mullet released, like a lot of brands released other stuff. They were just there, but they released little things, little upgrades. So they have some new arms, like Hammer, I think, and
Mullet had an AI arm.
I can't even. But the thing that every year kind of blows me away is all of the cabinet manufacturers that make hardware, and they show off the most insane like zero clearance, hidden like MacGyver like door hinges that are just nuts.
Zero clearance.
Yeah. So I love seeing that stuff because the more of it is out there, the more we're likely to see a version of it that's a little more consumer friendly. Because let's be real, some of these like hidden door hinges that like for doors that tuck away or like they open up, they're like $200 a set sometimes.
Cabinet building is so incredibly crazy.
It's nuts.
It's really starting to interest me more, which I realize based on former comments on this podcast that my brain does not function in cabinet style. I'm trying. I'm working real hard to make it do that because cabinetry is real interesting with a lot of the stuff that they got coming out. And I really want a robot arm.
So one of the other ones was, I was just trying to look it up. It was North Tech. I think they had a dovetail cutting machine that's almost like the size of like a small laser. And like you just stick the wood, you say what type of joint you want. And like, it's basically a big, beefy, computerized version of the Porter cable dovetail jig. And I am all for that, honestly. Like, that's pretty freaking cool.
Braden said he wants a robot arm. I also want a robot arm, but not for the reasons you think.
Oh.
Repeatable motions.
Oh.
Okay.
I'm not going to say anymore. I'm just saying,
Say less.
I'd like to have a robot arm.
I'd like to say less than what has already been said.
Can't unsay it. It's like putting toothpaste back into the toothpaste tube. Can't do it.
Anybody that says you can't do that isn't trying hard enough.
They clearly haven't been challenged enough.
Plus, I heard that Colgate came out with an AI-controlled toothpaste restuffer. So, I think it's really cool that as more of this technology comes out, and like you said, Pete, as we see it start to trickle down to like the consumer level or like the prosumer.
Trickle down economics does not work.
You are absolutely correct. But as we see the technology become more accessible, we'll see the price points drop on that stuff, and we're going to start seeing it implemented in shops more.
Trickle down capitalism. Now you're talking.
Trickle down toolconomics.
That is pretty funny. But I mean, we see it. We see it every day that a lot of CNCs and lasers and things that used to be like $40,000-$50,000 are now at price points where the tinkerer can get them, or so I think it's going to be really cool seeing what comes down the pipe technology wise for us, especially the AI dust collection.
I mean, did I kind of talk in depth about the CNC that I got in my shop right now? Not the Onefinity, the small one that I got.
You did talk about your baby CNC.
I don't think you've talked about it in depth.
So like,
it's got a plunge of like 3 inches. There's not much depth to it.
True.
So, and I'm like blanking on a name. It's like SandSmart or whatever is the brand.
Hongjong.
I don't like sand. It's coarse and gritty.
Sub $1,000 CNCs I have for years on this podcast and always said they are trash. Don't get them, because I've seen some of them.
Don't even waste your time.
Don't waste
Jerry,
your time.
Roll the clip.
And
we don't have a Jerry, nor do we have clips. Okay.
What are you, Keith? You got Jerry around?
Oh yeah.
But the thing is, they were trash because they were difficult to figure out. They didn't come with the software that you needed. It was the whole thing. This company reached out to me. They're like, "Oh, would you want to try out one of our CNCs?" I'm like, you know what? Yeah, I would love to test one of these things. I got like the $700 model that they boast that can do metal cutting, like aluminum and maybe even steel. And I watched a bunch of videos of other makers actually trying this thing out. And I was like, wait, this can't be right. This can't be real. And I ran it myself, and I will say I am pleasantly surprised. This thing is by no means a Onefinity, not even close. But it's a small laser. It's the X-Tool laser. It's like the equivalent of that. It's not your big laser that can cut through material, but like it can still do a lot of awesome stuff. And I was genuinely and pleasantly surprised, and primarily not in like, oh, it's like such a hardy machine. It's pretty solid for the size. It's the fact that it was actually easy to set up. And I was like, wow, I thought I was going to have to F with this thing for hours to try to get it to work, because that was my last 2 experiences. This thing was pretty plug and play. And this is a perfect example of like, this technology is getting better, and the more competition there is out there, the more these companies are going to fight to be the one that you're going to buy. So they have to do better. They have to have the software figured out. The manuals have to be pretty good, translated fairly well.
They have to innovate more.
They
to
have to
innovate more.
find a manufacturer in China that will blatantly steal the IP and produce it at a lower cost.
Yeah. I mean, but listen, that's competition out there, you know?
You're right, it's getting better. The thing that you told us, though, about your little mini CNC experience that I still can't get behind, though, is the software, because it used Varktrick and Kravco,
Kravco.
which was, to me, just seemed really crazy.
It did use some like obscure like CNCs.
Software.
Well, actually had the G-code sender was included. That was one of the applications. The other one was something silly. I forget the name of it.
Can you use
Was
Vectric with it?
Was it a USB
so
that you plugged in?
I
and
used
it
my
immediately
Vectric-
stole all of your personal data.
It probably did, but it's the shop computer, so it's got nothing. But this one, no, it came with that software in it. That was to actually send the job and run the job. And it didn't come with a one to basically model. Like you still need those files. You still gotta figure that out. And it probably is one of the free applications that they included on there. There's probably some like rough way to do that. But I had Vectric, so I popped it into Vectric. I actually exported with the Onefinity settings because I was just trying to find the closest one that would work. That's the same file type, and it worked. So, yeah, I just like to see this stuff, all this innovation. So, any other takeaways from another Woodshop Festival series, AWFS?
I wasn't there. The only thing I know about is the 4x8 from Onefinity and the drill press.
And also the Onefinity controller they've got coming out.
That controller, I am very excited for.
I'm convinced that the new Redline controller is how we are going to jump Dan into a new controller, because it takes like the best of Buildbotics and Masso and kind of like merges them into like this.
One of the big factors that
thing.
kept me from wanting to switch to the Masso was that you couldn't run your CNC over Wi-Fi like you can with the Buildbotics.
It looks like that. It looks like the online access or the remote access on the Redline controller is much better and much more similar to your Buildbotics experience.
I'm in.
And it's a touchscreen. I don't know where we're going to put these touchscreens in your shop, but
in my pants.
Okie doke. Actually, that might work. You're pretty close. The cables should be long enough. Yeah, we'll work it out. Sutton and I'll
They make extensions, I've heard.
Nice,
ladies. All right, any other maker news, Braden?
Real quick, Surf Prep updated their website, complete redesign. It's real nice.
Very nice.
Go check
Any
it out.
other maker news?
Other maker news. Oh, I don't know. There's a little something that I have seen and not in any way personally got involved in. Thing going around about a dear friend of ours in the maker community.
Beloved.
It's actually a moose friend of mine because he's from the Great North.
Pardon me.
North.
Yes, he is a moose friend. Our dear sweet Pat Lap, star of Making Fun, Horned Turner.
Oh yeah, it is Making Fun.
He is quite the horny Turner.
Yeah. French-speaking old Pat Lap is in a David versus Goliath situation, in a legal battle with former employer Lee Valley. The woodworking. I was going to drop a name and make a comparison, but I'm not going to because I like the other companies. The woodworking tool and supply retailer of the Great White North.
Yeah.
What company would that be?
Lee Valley.
Oh, Lee Valley. Okay.
Lee Valley.
I didn't think we were going to
Free Pat Lab.
So, I'm certain that you guys have seen the hashtag going around, Free Pat Lap. If you've missed them, a lot of them were at one point on every single Instagram post of Lee Valley's, several of their YouTube comment pages, their Yelp, and several other review websites. There's a maker movement to just frankly annoy the living shit out of them until they drop this lawsuit and back off of Patlap. Because like I said, it looks, from what I can see from the court filings that I'm looking at right now,
He actually has. We pulled it up.
Yeah, I was going to say,
Braden
if you
is our
haven't
bulldog.
if you haven't seen any of the videos or anything like that, let me give the 30-second to 10-minute rundown of what is happening.
Ooh, buckle up.
Buckle up. So Pat Lapp worked for Lee Valley, took a leave of absence to go down south to these United States and record Making Fun. After that, he returned back to work. That was during COVID. He got sick and then had to take additional time off because he got pretty sick. And at that point, Lee Valley chose to terminate his employment without following the proper Canadian employment termination guidelines or rules or whatever they have up in Canada. Laws. They have laws in Canada, right? That's
you
not a
have
US
to.
thing.
No, Canada's lawless.
You have to give to the severed employee a only way I can describe it is a Winnie the Pooh honey pot size thing of maple syrup. Yeah,
Allegedly, or something similar. We may be speaking in metaphor at this point because we're not experts.
Amount of poutine.
This is all alleged.
Yeah, all of this we have to. Yeah, we big asterisk. This is all alleged because we are not experts in Canadian employment law. But at that point, Pat Lapp pointed out to the labor board, or filed a lawsuit. I went through some process,
wrongful termination,
similar to unemployment, wrongful termination, something like that, against Lee Valley because they violated the laws and rules. One, and then this lawsuit has come down in what very, very much appears allegedly to be a retaliatory manner. Pat Lapp is a content creator. He worked in a social media type role at Lee Valley, and on the side also is making his own content, and there was overlap there. So this filing is a lawsuit that he violated their copyright and intellectual property by posting, up to Y number of, they're not numbered, they're wide, or they're alphabetized, like 23 separate video pieces that they are alleging that's their copyright or whatever. Pat Lapp is alleging that there's no contract, that was not, it was overlap. He was allowing them to use his personal intellectual property on their social media. There's crossover. It's a very gray area for us as content creators on where intellectual property lines kind of fall, especially when we're working with brands. So they are suing him for $500,000 for all of these videos that he is or was using on his personal social media accounts after he left. He then filed an intellectual property claim on YouTube, got the Lee Valley YouTube taken down for like a week, and now we are here where for what is going on several years, but this specific lawsuit started earlier this year, of them basically just beating him down with law fees and law costs and lawyer fees and moose rentals to get to the courthouse and all these things. So long story short, that's where we stand, allegedly, based on the information that is out there.
It's pretty messed up, allegedly.
Yeah, he's had a lot of money from his own pocket. He's had to sell his truck to help pay for these.
This is 3 years that this has been dragging on.
Yeah, he's in the whole like $100K out of pocket or something like that. So,
and that's, do you think like he's made like millions of dollars off of it? That content, like not their content, the content he's made for himself.
This is a true David versus Goliath like situation. This doesn't need to happen. They're just being bullies at this point, allegedly.
And we want to bring this to light, obviously. Like, form your own opinions, but it's pretty straightforward here. Listen, Pat Lapp is a lovable goof. He's made some great content for us. He's huge in Canada. He's slightly smaller in America. It's just because metric and imperial measurements,
The exchange rate.
Yeah, the exchange rate of Pat Lapp.
As soon as he goes across the border, he gets smaller or something. Yeah. Or does he get bigger? I don't know.
Bigger here because it's imperial. But like, form your own opinion, but this is pretty messed up, and we want to bring this to light. They are trying to, the community's trying to raise, actually, he's Buddy Brian, right? Brian.
Yep. Braden Tumor Brian.
Brian.
Is that his name?
That's his name.
Some
that's
people know him as that, because,
Put
Cunningham.
Put the link to his YouTube video. He's got a pretty It's long video, but it's worth the watch.
The gist is it feels like a very, very dirty lawsuit. All the information's right there for everyone to watch or read through or whatever. And Pat could really use our support. So please donate to his GoFundMe. All that money's going. Brian organized it to give it straight to Pat to help with the legal fees. So he just had a baby daughter this year. I know what that's like to have a kid, be stressed out, not know where the next paycheck's coming from, and on top of that, he's getting sued. It's an awful place to be. I can only imagine. So I've gone through legal stuff in the past. It's a nightmare. Nothing close to something like this that's been 3 years in the making. Like it's awful. So any way we can help him out.
Even if you just shared.
Just share it. Make some noise.
There's been a grassroots awareness campaign that's been organized by Brian, Graz, several people in the community. The hashtag free Patlap was posted by hundreds.
Yeah, I think that's our show
dozens. Were posted on every single Lee Valley post on Instagram, YouTube, a lot of other places. And here's the dirty thing. Like, allegedly, they know that they're doing wrong.
They know what they're
because
doing.
they have
Allegedly.
started. They're curating all of their content. They're deleting all the posts, and they're blocking a lot of makers from their profiles, Instagram profiles and everything.
And just so you know, Pat didn't ask for all this noise. Brian took it upon himself to bring it to everyone's attention. This has been going on for 3 years. We just all found out as a community within the last month or so. So no, this isn't like Pat trying to do a money grab to like help out. Like, no, he didn't even know about it until Brian posted the video.
He's been really good too about not talking about anything. Like, and I've been watching his stories. I've been watching his posts. Like all of us, none of us knew because he hasn't said
because he
anything
kept saying
about
it in French.
We
Wait, that was French? I thought that was Canadian.
French Canadian.
French Canadian.
But yeah, I mean, it's allegedly pretty messed up. So
that's Canadian Paul Jackman that you guys are messing with. Okay,
that's right. With a better attitude
and a better beard,
a much better attitude.
And I almost guarantee he will respond to Dan's DMs.
He has. Pat Lapp has responded to DMs every time I share one of those stories or reels. He always says, "Thank you,
sacre bleu."
Yeah. Sacre
Je ne sais
bleu.
quoi.
Omelette du fromage.
No. Pat Lapp has my love and my heart, and
he's a good dude.
Will help.
He's one of like 2 lathe people that I know that I'm like, yeah, kind of a weird lathe guy, but like nice.
Yeah. Pat Lapp. Why did we get so quiet all of a sudden? Yeah.
I don't know.
Pat Lapp. No, but go check out the story. We just wanted to bring that to light, and
go find a way to allegedly piss off your local Canadian retailer.
Just pretend it's an oil based finish brand and just do your thing. You guys know what to do, right?
just give him the old Garfield treatment.
Yeah.
So kind of to play off that a little bit.
Who'd you piss off this week?
No, nobody.
I mean, who crossed you?
Nobody crossed me. But apparently, our buddy Logan from Newman Specials Woodworks, he got into it with the old OD oil guy. Yeah,
wow,
on Facebook.
That's a shocker.
Where?
Oh my god!
Where can we read more?
No. Like, he just sent me these screen grabs. I don't know if I should be sharing this or not. He hasn't shared it publicly or anything. I just thought it was interesting.
Wow, I am.
Let me just say that guy has not changed a bit.
And this is one of the few times where that's just an awful thing.
Yeah,
he should change.
He's changed so many things.
Also, there's definitely VOCs in Odie's oil. So I'm just saying, there's 100%. It's on their documentation.
Oh,
so.
I found it. Odie's oil hasn't changed. There it is. I was like, I know I have a soundbite for this. What a shame.
Man, you know what is really fun watching though in the Odie's oil thing and this Pat Lap thing?
Oh, yeah, reruns of Making Fun. That's
available on Netflix.
fun on Netflix. You said what's fun watching.
I get it.
Oh, I was lost too, Braden.
It's really fun watching how immediately and unquestioningly the maker community will band together to just absolutely stick it to a Goliath type character or company when our own are attacked. Like, without question. It's
It reminds me of the scene in How I Met Your Mother where like Lily, I don't know if you guys watched that show or if you've watched it. Lily is telling what was her husband's name in that?
Marshall.
From
we
Getting Sarah Marshall.
We hate so and so now, and he goes, "There is a son of a bitch!" Like he didn't even question. I'll have to find that clip. It makes me
Actually,
laugh all the time.
it's like the video that Braden or someone in a community made. Where it was like, "Oh, hey Pam, we don't like her." Oh,
No, we don't like Pam. Oh,
Eat a dick, Pam.
Eat a dick, Pam.
Yeah,
It's like
there
that
we
is
go.
such like marriage loyalty. I love it,
Yes, perfect.
dude. So good. Well, so anyways, go out there and do your worst.
I giggled nonstop for at least 2 hours straight making that video. Just could not control myself. I'm having
can
so
see
much
that.
fun making these like movie spin-off gag type.
You got another one coming up too, right?
I got another one coming.
Don't spoil it. Don't spoil it.
Let me tell you. Wear your headphones if your kids are around. This one has some colorful language.
Straight from Les Miserables, which just translates to the miserable. It's hey, that's French Canadian too, I think.
I don't know.
I don't know.
I thought it was just Canadian.
French Canadian. Anyways,
Speaking of
any
French
other
Canadian.
news?
No.
I
Nope.
think we just spent like 45 minutes on news.
I
What
know.
more news do we want?
We haven't had a good, having fun.
Listen,
So-
it's not like we have a list of news.
Look,
Okay.
Also, don't ask me about my bench. Don't
What's
even
on
do
my
it.
bench?
You son of a.
Dan, what's on your bench?
None of your
No,
business.
I'm fine. Braden, what's on your bench? Toss it him. Toss it to Dan.
Well, let me tell you what's on my bench. Dan, can you tell them about our bench?
Boom.
Oh, right. Oh, yeah. Braden and I are still currently what's the word I'm looking for? Entangled. Betwixt?
Betwixtists.
I'm gonna go with entangled.
Buttocks.
Entangled in a built-in job.
How much of that
Braden's
work have
house.
you done in the last 2 weeks, Dan?
0 because
Wow.
I've been in the East Coast.
Dan is so good at supervising. Let me tell you.
I'm very good at
Yeah,
supervising.
my neighbor did his oil change and Dan stayed.
I handed him
and he's like,
wrenches.
no, I'll help. He just wanted to watch and supervise.
I handed him wrenches and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so Braden and I are building built-ins for his house. We're going to make it into a YouTube video. We're contractually obligated. I think not me. Somehow.
You specifically, which is why
You
this
only.
project has been at a complete standstill for 2 weeks.
How much does your wife love that currently?
Not a ton.
I didn't think so.
I gotta say, you made some good progress pretty quickly on framing out the.
I thought he was going to do
Built-in.
some stuff behind the scenes, some
Yeah.
like
I have done all the behind the scenes stuff that can be done without it becoming very obvious that you're not working
me.
on them.
He's done a ton of B-roll, which is just regular roll, but Braden.
can't you
did
just
all
put
of it.
on some black framed glasses and stick your belly out more and pretend?
Just yell at Etsy.
Stuff a pillow in there?
Yeah, no, I will say we need to make some substantial progress tomorrow.
We are going to tomorrow. I'll be there at noon. and no
Procrastinators
sooner.
unite tomorrow.
We'll probably work on Sunday too if we don't get a whole lot done. However, I'm sitting pretty good with my Etsy orders. I don't have anything due until like the 4th. That feels pretty good.
Can't wait to talk
I
on
did
the
happen
5th.
to get like 5 or 6 orders when I was at your house, Pete, which is
Nice.
nice on my
That's
website. On my website. I mean.
Ooh.
Yeah, so I
Good
got to
thing
do
you had-
those.
Good thing you had a complete functioning wood shop at your disposal.
Yeah, but he doesn't have the material I need.
Oh God.
Yeah.
I did. He didn't ask once. I think we spent maybe the most time we spent in a shop was doing a podcast. Aside from that, no more than 5 minutes probably.
There was that one day I was like, "Hey, I'm in the mood to go in the shop. Let's go make some stuff." We went out there, and I was like, I had like a a panic attack or something. I started getting really shaky. So I sat down and watched him clean.
Panic that he was going to have to do work.
Oh God, work!
Oh no, actual labor. No. Oh no.
I got shaky for some reason. I couldn't explain it. So
Yeah.
Was it withdrawals?
could have been actually. Could have been different kind of withdrawals. Could have been.
He didn't have his melatonin with him.
True.
Oh God, I need that boom boom stick. Just a hit. Just a
Bro.
hit.
If you don't take melatonin at night, are you even living?
Whole family's a bunch of druggies. They're all like they're cutting up their little melatonin gummies and everything.
Sniffing on the counter. We all take melatonin gummies. We're the worst. We're the
Well, because
worst kind of
the
family.
girls took him to the city because you guys split up. So like Kayla and Elena
Wait.
went to the city, and then Dan didn't have any. He was losing it.
True.
Just sitting alone in the dark.
Yeah.
Awake.
Shaking back and forth in the fetal position. Where's my melatonin?
Shower ran for hours.
Yeah, I don't have a whole lot on my bench. I just got back to work like today. So, or no, yesterday. I was able to work a lot yesterday. Just inserts and stuff, trying to get caught up on Etsy, and I'm caught up. So that's nice. Braden, you look nice. Pete, how are you doing?
Me?
Talk about your bench.
My bench? Sure.
I
guess
just wanted to confuse you guys.
That's
That was
okay.
a very confusing handoff.
Good.
Braden, you go. Mine's short, so you go. We'll do a little sandwich.
Yours is short.
Ooh, little
Thin
Sammy.
slices of bread and then a lot of lettuce in the middle.
Am I lettuce?
No, well, yeah, because you're on a diet. You're losing a lot of weight. You're looking good.
Oh yeah. I'm
no,
committed
Dan, you're
here-
done talking.
I've committed. I've committed to losing at least 25 pounds before
Wow.
Maker Camp.
So if
With-
anybody sees Dan at Maker Camp and he has only one leg, he's committed to it.
Dan's gonna have a guess my weight booth.
Oh. My bench has been fairly busy, so I'm going to be very quick. In addition to said built-ins that I have had to do a lot of detail work, dialing in, fastening, rock solidifying. There we go. Shimming, shamming, shaking, a lot of stuff.
Shimmy, shimmy, shake, shimmy, shimmy, Cocoa Puff.
All of which the end goal was to make progress without making it look like I'd made any changes to the built-ins. So,
Right. Because I'm the face of the video.
because Dan is the face of the video for his YouTube channel, which is the entire reason why this deal worked. I love being Dan's agent.
You could start your own channel, Braden's Built-ins.
I could, but then I'd probably have to finish the one YouTube video I started 2 years ago.
Was it a built-in?
No, it was a desk. It
probably.
was one of the. It was
No,
one of the
It's
first.
built-ins only.
I don't have the patience for that. No,
Just keep
actually,
redoing
the
your own
YouTube-
built-ins.
The YouTube video I have is one of the first big projects that Dan helped me with. It was that big mid-century modern desk that we did.
Isn't Dan your biggest project?
Well, yes, Dan is my biggest project. This is my biggest furniture project.
I can be furniture, Greg.
Let's try to work that in there too.
Dan is the true OSB. He's a real heavy lifter, but he's okay to look at, kind of, as long as it's covered up by something.
As long as you put like melamine over me or something.
Like a nice oil finish.
No.
No, you don't. Should we
By the
could
way-
buff some OSB?
Dan got blown away by a finish that I use that he hasn't really tried.
I mean,
Lucky-
I've
what a
used
lucky
it,
gal.
but not like the way you used it. And I was like, holy moly.
Oh.
Is there another way to use it? You apply, you wait, you buff.
What was the finish?
It was B Nuba wax.
Ah, the Nuba of B.
Yeah, dude, it's awesome. He was like touching. Oh, this
It's got a
is
nice
like,
silky finish.
Yeah,
A nice silky
yeah,
finish.
dude.
I've been doing it wrong or something.
Move. And that thing has been beat up because it's been like right by the changing tables. There's like lotions and other stuff going on with it.
Lotion.
It's
and
that
creams.
table this table design that he stole from me and then added to it and called it his own.
And I made
Wow.
it free for everyone. I think it's still free on my website.
I changed mine to $4.99.
Cheeseworkshop.com. Or
I've had a few people go, "Hey, wasn't this supposed to be free?" Yeah, it was free for like 2 months.
Oh, now you're profiting off of your lies?
Wow.
Yeah,
wow,
duh.
Daniel.
Wow. Oh, I wish we were in Canada. I would sue you so bad.
It's the only way to profit off the lies.
I also got a commercial job that I've been waiting. I did a sample for a customer back in like February, and is
that going to be like a Doritos commercial?
It is not. No.
I like those.
Yeah, it's not like
Bud
a
Light?
sample like eating.
What's
sample. What's up?
We're old.
Going back to 97, 98 with that one?
So I did a sample piece, and these pieces that I'm doing are big. They're borderline unshippable. Actually, they're everything shippable, but they're almost to the size square inch wise, where if you go one more inch too big, you shoot up in shipping costs by like $200 sort of thing. I'm towing the line on these things. Did a sample, got it sent off. Hey, this is great, love it. Crickets.
And then they respond with, "We only needed the one, thank you."
Crickets, nothing. Dan, this is that customer that you and I did the math on, like, hey, where do I hit like bulk pricing on this thing based on, we were doing, it was like math era, Dan. You still had all your board footage math on the wall.
Oh, yes.
Crickets since February, just nothing. And then I get hit like a week ago with, hey, I need 7 of these things. And I need them before an event.
I need them yesterday.
What's your time frame look like? And I was like, well, probably like 4 to 5 weeks out. And they're like, cool. I need them in 4.5 weeks, like drop date. I was like, okay, cool. Sure, I can do it. Yeah, I'll get.
Did they give you money?
I have money. Oh, I don't do deposits anymore. By the way, guys, do you guys do deposits or do you do full balance?
50% always.
Okay.
It depends. If I'm doing something local, big local, 50% deposit.
Okay.
Everything else, you pay in full, and then I'll deliver.
Oh yeah, if it's on an online thing, full purchase, yeah.
Yeah. I'm at a point, and this is online and shipping, so kind of hits that thing, Pete. But like, I'm doing just full balance down. Like,
yeah.
I'm not messing around with deposits. I'm not messing around with anything. You pay. If something changes, you got to get it from my cold dead hands, sort of thing. I'm not interested in being burned by like something falling through. So at least not for like materials. But anyway, so started working on that. I got material today. I ordered the hardware that I need because I need some specialized hardware. I got that ordered a couple days ago. Man, hardware hurts. Like, it is not.
Well, yeah, especially the way you throw.
I get it.
I need some like really, really big metal pieces. So that, like, everything about this project, there's no good way to ship any of it. And it's all coming from places that aren't Amazon. So I can't just throw on the free shipping thing. So I've got all that coming up. I'm going to have to do some pretty large panels for this project over the next 2 weeks. So Dan, when you get here and we are working with white oak, don't accidentally grab from the massive stack of hard maple that I now have in the way.
Believe it or not, I
for
know the difference.
I know you know the difference. Just don't trip. My insurance is bad.
Oh,
I don't have
trip. Okay. Huh. You do have the homeowner's insurance, though, right?
Nope, I have nothing. I don't actually own the home.
I've got nothing.
I don't own the home. It's held by a trust.
I trust.
And I trust
that I will sue the
nobody
crap out
will
of you.
ever find my real address or my real name if they do want to sue me.
I'm the effing lizard king.
I have to be very careful because technically my residency is in Canada and I don't want Lee Valley to allegedly sue me. So
Allegedly.
And then I've gotten really into
Lee Valley's
inlays.
on the Epstein list, allegedly.
Wow. That is
Allegedly.
I've been dancing around it, Dan. I didn't outright say it. Anyway, I have also gotten really into inlays recently, as Dan, you know.
I've been putting together walnut ingrain blanks and just giving them to Braden. Here, inlay something. I showed one in our group chat the other day where Nick Brim is in, and I don't know if you guys remember, all the listeners I'm talking to now. Nick Brim paid me to make some tables for him.
Nick Brim killed a guy.
So I sent the group chat another walnut ingrain blank, and Nick like right away without even hesitation. That doesn't look like a table.
Got him.
It's like, oh, I'm sorry, buddy.
I'm just waiting. I'm waiting for the day that I get the text from Dan, like
Will you make these
at
tables
least
for Nick?
one other project where it's, hey, I'm just going to send you the money. Can you just do this?
Hey, Pete, Braden's going to get mad if I ask him. Can you make these tables and just ship them?
No, Brim demands that I hand deliver them now. Ever since I
Well, ship them
delivered,
to you. And
ever
No,
since
no,
I
no.
delivered Jared LaPuma's chairs to him, he's like, I demand you
Pete,
deliver them.
You would have to make them, but you'd have to ship them through the laundering service. So you'd have to ship them to me.
Or it would
First.
end up like, because you guys are fighting in a scenario, so I'd have to ship it to Brim. Brim can't open it. Dan won't say what it is. Dan picks it up. Next day shows up with same size box, but it's unboxed and it's a table.
I like it.
It's just like money line. It's just Liberty Hardwoods all over again.
It's funny you bring up Liberty Hardwood. So I went and picked up that maple today. I still cannot get past how different Dan and my experiences are with that place.
Braden's like in
Is
his
that same
daughter's
manager still there?
wedding and
What's that?
everything. And
Is
you're
that
like
same
in his,
manager still there?
Yeah.
Is it?
Yeah, he's
Oh,
still there.
man.
I thought he got fired.
F him.
No, he's still there. I called up today at like 1:20, and their cutoff for
Why are you
pickups-
not going to Intermountain? It's closer to you, and you can use my.
They're not. I was literally right by Liberty because I was out
Oh,
doing bids
okay.
for the for the main job. And I knew I know how I can work that, and I didn't have to drive like 20 miles out of my way.
Okay.
But I called them at like 1:00 this afternoon. Orders have to be in like the day before, and then you can only pick up until like 2:00. I call in. I'm like, hey, I need this stuff. Can you get it to me right now? And I will show up at any point you ask me to. And they're like, okay, hold on just a sec. I need to go talk to one of the guys. They go out, talk to the guy. They can pick it. They come back. Yeah, we can have it. Just be here in like 45 minutes or so. I roll in, load up my stuff. It's already ready to go. Load it in, go to pay. And they've got a new sales guy who focuses on hardware and like supplies. Hey man, let me ring you out. By the way, do you need anything? Do you need drawer slides? We've got sandpaper, we've got abrasives. He gives me samples of Unida abrasives, which
Who needs a?
Unidza.
Do you need a? Or
I don't
he
need a.
I then pointed out, hey, this looks like surf prep stuff. I don't. What it was kind of like in Parks and Rec, where he gets handed the fake meat bacon and then just immediately puts it in the trash can. Another, please. Throw it there. You're welcome, Hannah. And then he gives me like a bag of Liberty Hardwood branded stuff. Some of those pads that you've got. He gave me like a giant glue bottle and like 100 pencils. He's like, hey, just
what kind of
wanted-
pads? Like tampon pads?
No, those paper pads, the graph paper pads.
Oh, paper pads would not work on the heavy flow days.
Not the way you're using them. But I
sorry.
mean, I walked out.
I'm incredibly tired.
I went against like every single one of their policies. I walked out with samples. Like it's so different from everything that you're
I
experiencing.
don't understand what I ever did to that guy.
You spent more money than me. That was your problem.
I spent triple the money you spend there.
Oh,
Probably quadruple.
well, it's fine. We found you a partner.
That's all right.
that
I like
loves you for
Intermountain
you.
because I'll tell you what, they will forklift drive out a bundle of wood to you, and then you can just pick it right out what you want and put it directly in your truck.
I love that drive-through mezzanine that they've got. Like the
Mez.
especially when we went.
Locations
remember,
in Omaha, Salt Lake City, others.
Use code AWP.
That probably will not work.
It
I
won't.
know
It
Dan
definitely will not
Dunlap.
work.
I don't know if that works either.
It definitely will not work. Dan, you remember like the middle of winter when we first came across Intermountain and they had that gangbuster deal on Walnut, and we went and picked up like a pallet's worth in
Bro.
the -5.
If I could turn back time, I would buy it all. If I
You
could turn
tried
back time.
to. You were supposed to. And then we're pretty sure that guy accidentally punched in a number wrong on that deal and got fired. So
Yeah, he wasn't there the next time we went by. They're
hey,
like,
we're trying to
we're
get
like,
this deal
where's what's his name? Yeah, he doesn't work here anymore.
He don't work here. He's technically not working on this earth, if you know what I mean.
Oh no.
We put him
Yeah,
out
we could have
back
bought
with-
like 8,000 board feet of walnut if we had a place to store it.
We pretty much were just about to start our own wood distribution company.
Coulda, woulda, shoulda.
Just only walnut. But
.com.
.com.
Onlywalnut.com.
But anyway, I don't know. I'm rambling at this point, but that's the stuff I've been doing. Pete, what the heck have you been doing? Other than stealing
yawning.
my sweet, sweet boy Dan from me. You sloot.
Yeah, I was keeping
Snoot.
Dan alive, feeding him, walking him, all this stuff. He doesn't like walks.
He didn't walk me.
I didn't. No, too hot. We tried to walk Dan once. He had to poop so bad he gave up on a walk 100 yards from my house. This is a true story.
I was going to say, this doesn't even sound like a bit. This
They
sounds like a
left
real thing.
for the walk.
His wife,
and then,
my wife, my kids, they all went for a walk. I'm like, I'll go. I'm feeling okay. Pete has this amazing mattress in his guest bedroom now. And I feel like $1 million in the mornings, which is not a thing that I'm used to. Anyways, they go for a walk, and all of a sudden I feel the urge to go number 2, and I'm like, oh, my back, something's wrong with my back. I gotta go back. I barely made it back. Pete, I was this close to pooping on your floor.
I saw the
close.
shuffle. You know, when somebody walks, like they
Yeah.
like
I got a turtle head poking out.
he's gotta go. So fun. But anyways, I had Dan in my house through
Sorry about that.
Tuesday. We went to Keith Johnson's 50th birthday party.
Guy is
We got
old.
some sexy photos of him because his family, they did him dirty. They had a wall of photos, like 3 walls of photos from like the ages. First of all, the guy hasn't aged in forever. Vampire.
He's
right?
a vampire. Thank you.
Yeah.
Yes.
And but then there was a lot of college photos.
Did
We
you
saw
know he has
shirtless
an
Keith.
Orange County choppers tattoo on his right arm?
I
Here's
100%
nipples.
thought that picture was photoshopped. I
No.
100%.
No.
That
Is Keith Johnson just like rolling around with a hog?
Why do you think have you ever
By
seen
hog,
Keith
you mean
Johnson in
motorcycle.
shorts?
By hog, I mean motorcycle.
Have you ever seen him in
Where that?
shorts? No.
I have not.
He always wears pants. Why? Tats.
He's got like sleeves but legs.
Sleep like I think we would just call them pant legs at that point.
They would call those jorts.
Jorts. He's got reverse jorts. It's just like knee down tattoos. But we
Is
so
Keith
we
Johnson a never nude?
yeah, absolutely.
I could see that.
So we went to the party.
There
It was
are
a good
dozens
time.
of us.
Dan got to meet Mary Sy. Sorry, Mary.
Oh, she's a lovely person.
She is awesome. She's so good, and she's so freaking talented. And like design wise, she thinks.
I
on a
don't think
different
we've
level.
ever talked, me and her, outside of. I don't even
Probably
think
for the
we've
best.
talked on Instagram.
Yeah, it's probably
And
for the
I was,
best.
we met her in person because we parked next to each other, and I was sticking my hand out to shake her hand and say, "Hi, I'm Daniel," and she just like big ol' hug. I was like, "Oh, we're doing the hugs. Okay,
Yeah,
I'm
no,
okay with that."
She's a lovely person. We're gonna actually have her on soon, so we'll sort that out. Let you guys know.
Cool.
She also has a podcast that she does. She's kind of part time on it, but she does it with Paul from Copper Pig and Eric Curtis.
Eric, yeah.
That handsome son.
What's
of
it called?
a-
Woodworking and no bullshit. Or
Woodworking
something
is bullshit.
Yes.
Which is it's basically a design podcast. So I actually recommend it. Go check out the 3 of them. Eric, Paul, and Mary. They do awesome work. So anyways, we did that. And basically, since Dan left, I've just been trying to get caught up on stuff and like go through emails and whatever. I still haven't caught up on sleep. Emma was supposed to fly in yesterday, so I was working in the city. And I'm like, oh, I'll work late in the city, and then I'll go pick you up right afterwards at 8:00 from Newark. So I worked late in the city. Her flight got delayed 3.5 hours.
Oh,
So I woke up at 5, left my house at 6, was working till 6 p.m., and then like grabbed a beer with a buddy, and then still had to kill a lot of time. I didn't get home till 2 a.m.
oh, gross.
I was exhausted. That's one of the reasons why we didn't record yesterday.
Yes.
You grabbed a beer with who?
One of my buddies.
Not us. Not
You
you,
have-
not me.
Other friends?
His name is Carmine. Carmine
We've
Domenico Carolano.
We've met Carmine.
Yeah.
He's okay. He's
Okay,
good.
I
He's
just
good
wanted
people.
to make
Carmine.
sure.
Yeah, he's my Italian.
He's got the
Bestie.
Randy Bovandi.
Yeah, he's got Randy Bovendi. He's like Italian, so he's got a pinky ring. He keeps like, I don't know. I know a guy. Like that's how they talk, Italians.
That was your neighbor who did my oil change, Joe.
Yeah, Joe's very Italian.
Yes, I got an oil change from Pete's neighbor.
He's like, I need an oil change. I'm like, I got you, my guy here.
My oil thing went off on the way there. I was like, dude, I was forgetting something. I forgot to get an oil change. I was supposed to get an oil change.
Dan's truck said, "Hey, oil bad." Immediately after driving halfway across the country. So
It's like, hey, I might need some fresh oil.
but why is it spicy?
Why is it spicy? Aside from that, I tomorrow's. I'm so excited. It's the first day. I've nothing on the schedule. I'm not working. I'm not doing anything. I'm just.
Oh, by the way,
shop.
we're doing the patron call tomorrow.
But I am down to do the patron call next Sunday.
Sunday.
You pay for
Why-
the whole
why do
podcast,
we-
but you only use the edge
We all do that,
Yeah.
on script now.
because we grew up with monster trucks. Come on, you guys are from the Midwest. I'm autistic, so that's why we love monster trucks.
Hey,
Hey, speaking of monster trucks, you see the viral post where there was a monster truck rally and one of the wheels flew off?
Oh yeah,
In
and
the
I
crowd?
crushed a car in a parking lot.
Yeah, those things weigh 3,000 pounds.
So maybe less, but momentum and velocity. And,
It's a lot of weight.
well, they
Yeah.
they weigh less when they fill them with helium, but because of the helium shortage, they can't do that. So they're actually having to use nitrogen, which is heavier than air,
But
Which
way
is
more
why-
flammable.
also way more flammable. Actually, I think helium be the more flammable?
you're thinking of hydrogen.
Yeah.
The Hindenburg wheel.
Yeah. Speaking of the Hindenburg,
The Hindenburg joke still not okay.
really?
Okay. Yeah. Still not okay.
What jokes just became okay?
I was gonna make a joke that I can't.
Civil War.
Uh,
They're okay now.
they hit the second. Never. So.
No. That
speaking
reminds
of the
me, I watched a
Hindenburg,
TikTok. I'm sorry.
This is where we get the black screen and then
No.
I watched a TikTok today,
oh no.
and it was like gaming today in 2025, and it's
I know.
gaming. And then it goes gaming in the early 2000s.
in 2020
And
or 2001.
he's gaming, and his friend goes over. Plane just hit the second tower.
Oh, we're not laughing. It's not funny. It's not funny.
I'm from.
Stop it,
Oh my
Dan.
God.
You don't know what it's like living in New Jersey this close to the incident.
I'm
Terrible,
sorry.
Dan.
the
That caught me off guard.
That is the incident. But speaking of fire and all that stuff, my AC died on the last day Dan was here
Yeah, dude.
when it's 95 degrees and 3%
was awful.
humidity. Luckily, so actually my neighbor Joe that did Dan's oil change, she's an electrician. He's like, let's go check it out. I'm like, cool. I was about to start watching a bunch of TikToks and stuff to learn about this. And I still did just to do my research. And he checked it out and we figured out it's just a capacitor. It looked like crap, dude.
I want to
Thing was
point out.
covered in rust. What's up?
I want to point out before you even took the cover off. The cover off.
The cupboard off. It was a cupboard.
We
don't use
took the
strong,
cover off.
strong
I have a
start.
cupboard.
Dan. Strong start.
I said, I wonder if it's the capacitor.
You were just pulling words out of your ass. I know.
Oh, right. I just pulled capacitor out of my ass.
I wonder if it's the flux capacitor.
No, I
perhaps-
said that because it happened to my AC 2 years prior.
And it
Could
was. It
perhaps
looked
be
rough.
the R value.
value. Wait, I looked up the symptoms, or I looked up the problem with your AC online, and it says you might be experiencing internet connectivity problems.
That's still one of the best
So good.
flippers of all time.
Apparently,
everybody loves
I
the
think
comeback story.
He actually improv that. He
Yeah,
improv
he
a lot.
did.
He's one of the few people they just let him go to town. We were talking about Chris Pratt in Parks and Rec. Go check it out. It's great. But anyways, AC died. And this is why I love this country, because we figured out, okay, it's a capacitor. We look on Amazon, $23 or $21, $3 overnight shipping. It was at my house at 6 o'clock. Like I woke up and I saw like on a camera, like, oh, that's here. I'm gonna go back to bed. Like passed back out.
Before I even woke up, you had it fixed, and by the time I woke up, you're like, AC's fixed.
Yeah, 7 a.m. I was outside fixing it up because I was like,
however,
gotta do it now.
Your house was actually cooler after because you had those AC units that you'd saved in the basement.
Keep a window unit in your house just in case. But
I slept really good that night because it was chilly in the bedroom.
This morning was 60 degrees. Like I have the window open right now. It is cool outside.
It's going to be in the 50s tonight here. I love it.
The best. I love this country. Anyways, so not much on the
64.
bench. There's going to be a lot on the bench this upcoming week because we're going to get some stuff done. My parents are like, listen, we're here for another month.
Oh, God.
Put us to work. I'm like, twist my arm. Like every day, my dad's like, you have something for me to sand or whatever? Like, Dad, I got nothing. He loves to just help out in the shop. So we might be tackling the pantry. Yeah, but I have a bunch of plywood already. Yeah, it will. I have a bunch of plywood already purchased for it. But after working with pre-finished ply, I kind of want to just buy pre-finished ply.
Dude, I love pre-finished ply.
Okay, sold me. You just sold me. I twist my arm. I'll do it.
If I'm doing plywood, it's all pre-finished.
All right, I'll do it. All right, I'll use the
you could
card.
Just finish a whole 4x sheet of ply by yourself.
And then what? You can cut it afterwards?
Yeah, you could do that.
I will say, if I had a sprayer set up the way that Dan has his sprayer set up, I wouldn't necessarily feel the need to buy pre-finished ply because that was so easy lacquering with that thing. I have to get one.
That Fuji sprayer is nice, isn't it?
It's busting and busting.
I'll tell you this. You think my Fuji sprayer is nice? You should use one that's brand new because mine has seen some
That's actually good.
Dan's has been, as we say, ridden hard and put away wet.
Yeah, I got to clean mine up too. I actually got to get more general finishes. And I heard
that Fuji sprayer I have, I've had it for 4 or 5 years now.
Cleaned it once?
It's maybe cleaned twice, maybe.
Twice. This guy
maybe
pushing the cleaning.
I can guarantee once, but maybe twice.
All right. Well, that's enough of my bench. Let's listen to the one question we had. Dan, you ready?
I'm listening.
Are you ready?
I'm ready.
Let's go.
Dan, since the last time you and Pete discussed Etsy and online marketplaces, what's changed? What do you think it takes to be successful? You've both given tips in the past and haven't followed some of them as of late. Always be listing in particular. So has your opinion changed based on current experiences? Chris Homefront Woodworks.
Chris.
F me, I guess.
Great question. Who are you again? Anyway, he's listening through the old episodes. Braden, right? Yeah, he's listening through the episodes, so he probably didn't get to the one you joined. You know, he's still like 59 behind. Chris, I will give you this example. So yes, 100% the ABL, always be listing, is true because I bumped
It's true, even though I don't follow it.
I don't either. Like I've honestly put Etsy on hold. I've just been fulfilling the orders that come through. I've had a perpetual $2 to $3 of ads like per day or whatever for the last couple of years. I just spike it around the holidays. About a month or so ago, I guess I bumped it to $10. Dude, this morning I literally got an email that was like, your $12 payment to Etsy. I'm like, what? I'm like, oh man, I didn't sell enough this week. This is a slow time of the year.
You overshot it.
So I was like, I'm bumping it back down. Because if you don't list, I have 80 something items, but if you don't actively list and refine them and, tweak things on there, you're not going to retain your customer base. You're not going to stay at that level. And the ads were paying for themselves, but it wasn't a big enough sale where I was like, all right, you got to be listening. You got to stay active. You got to keep tweaking these listings because if they're not performing, then you're not going to do well. Dan?
Yeah, I agree, even though I don't practice what I preach. Also, I found that when people file false reports on your products, that doesn't help business.
Yeah.
So, F you.
But, we had Justin on in a pre-show too. And he's like, I haven't listed a new product in 2 years, and I can't keep up with orders still. Now, granted, he's running ads actively, and he's shipping a lot.
He's paying a lot for ads. He's doing a lot of ads. It's funny that you bring up this question, because when I was at Pete's house, I was talking to him, and I kept saying, I have all these table designs that I've never listed. I need to get them listed. I have probably 10 table designs that I've never listed.
But how many are yours? Like you design?
All of them.
None of the side tables.
Shut your face. They're all my design. 9 of them are mine.
I just can't believe that
7.5.
nobody at any point up until now has had the idea that you should list your designs, like your files and stuff. I
should do that as well. I mean, that's money left on the table.
I don't think it's a good idea. You always want to keep those in reserve, like money in a mattress, like just in case.
There's always money in the banana stand.
But I would like to actually have that money in my mattress. Right now, it's just a file on my computer.
You don't need money. You need the idea of money.
What you need is a spray foam mattress.
All right, I'm listening.
And then you could put money underneath it. We could burrow out like a little money hole.
Could
I
do a money hole and a prison pocket?
Nope. I retract that comment.
Just gonna put a long bleep over that piece. Yeah, I mean, like
that's all I got.
But Dan, we've both seen like when you don't do the things we preach, because it's not the stuff that we preach, like it's the stuff that's been preached to us.
Yeah,
we've seen that when we don't do it, you don't see results. Like it,
right?
It's
like having a blog, but never putting up a new blog post. Your blog isn't going to get traction if you don't have something new for people to read, to ingest or whatever. Your Etsy store is like your blog. You gotta update it.
Now my blog post on why Blu-rays are the future isn't going well.
You did it last week, Pete.
Yeah, I know. I had it in the bank. I wrote it 10 years ago. Braden, I know you weren't asked, but what do you think?
Chomping at the bit to say something. Go.
Etsy's just not. It's not my playground. I've got my digital file listings, and they basically just pay for their own advertising, and I'm just using it to generate movement on my Etsy. So I've got a lot of digital files that move.
Just another wheel in the cog.
I think digital files are a good way to like see movement on your account.
Absolutely.
Yeah, and people are buying physical products.
You upload digital
files are easy.
You don't. It takes no effort.
Yep.
Yeah.
It shouldn't take any effort. You get the random.
I mail a thank you card each time. So
do you?
Oh, you're a nice person. I don't. Yeah. I mean, I get $2 to $4 a day in digital file sales, and yeah, it's 100% just because I don't want to do the sort of volume that Etsy would kind of need. I prefer to stick to like the custom stuff. Also,
basically, you're saying
I'm bad at business.
You've seen me, and you don't want to be me.
I've watched Dan beat himself down, and I'm like, you know what? Not for me.
Yeah.
I've seen Grizz the Recluse. I've seen Dan before the hurt set in.
Or the hurt set in is his next album.
Dropping May 2026.
Before
GTA 6.
Hit new single. Damn, it feels good to be an Etsy boy.
That's the only question we had.
All right, let's wrap it up. I'm done.
Let's
hit it with remix.
Do we have any other segments we do? I forget what we do here.
We're recording literally just one day later than normal. Yeah. It's not like it's been a month. You should remember this.
I don't know what we do here. What would you say you do here?
Oh, we totally skipped a dance party.
All right, everybody. I'll see you next week.
I did the Dukes of Hazzards by accident. But yeah, I mean, so next week we have a guest. That's right.
That's right. Bob
Claggerton
from I Like to Make Stuff. I'm super pumped for that.
I'm pretty stoked too.
I can't believe we locked him down. Does he know who we are?
I'm going to send him a reminder because it's been a couple weeks, but just a little reminder. But I've got the
little heads
email.
uppy.
I've got the email address.
Hit him with a hello, dear.
Yeah, no, Bob is one of those people that I watched his YouTube channel before I did making because it was still really interesting to watch him do that stuff. He is one of the few makers that I have actual stuff built from plans that I purchased from him. Gabby's bed is actually one of his bed frame designs.
Did you just build it without buying plans, or did you?
No, I bought the plans.
Okay, I thought maybe you just ripped it off.
He watched this video and kept taking screenshots of the plans anytime you mentioned it.
Enhance.
Enhance.
No, that's cool. That's a good grab. Braden locked him down. He should get credit for that. So good job, Braden.
We have a very close personal relationship. He and I we DM.
He had it, and then he starts lying. Like,
I know. I don't know why.
Like you already had it on lock.
Listen.
Don't make me take Dan away from you.
Let me tell you about Obama.
And there's a house down the street, 3-car garage.
I'm listening.
But yeah, I think it's gonna be a great episode because we're gonna grill him on all the. Like, I like having veteran YouTubers or veteran community members on because like we can ask them to straight up like, hey, how do you like still pay your bills with this in this changing world? So it's gonna be really cool to kind of hear how it's progressed over the years. Anyways,
Right.
Plus, because he's a host of another podcast, the pre-setup stuff shouldn't take quite as long because we're not having to teach them how to be podcasters in addition to being makers.
we've had people that have been on podcasts on here before and been like, where it says Mike, you just hit. You're muted again.
He's a technical
true.
guy too. I don't know.
Yeah.
I'm setting this up for some
He's gonna be
disappointment.
easy. He's gonna be easy. All right. Well, huge shout out to our patrons. Thank you so much for joining us. Dan, where can they sign up to support the show?
Go to patreon.com/anotherwoodshop podcast or simply go to iloveawp.com.
That was a good grab.
That's good. That was great. I like that. And then go please help Pat Lapp donate to his GoFundMe to help him fight the evil overlords of Canada's hand plane industry. Allegedly. And
Also, go support our sponsors.
yes, go support our sponsors. WTB Woodworking. Bill Burkle is the man with the plan. He's got the shop to prove it. So make sure to go check that out and go pick up some deals over at his location there in Huntingdon Valley, PA. And then also go check out Airweights and snag yourself some vacuum tables for your machines, or just for, I don't know, maybe, you got a kid who kicks the plate off the table when you're eating. Vacuum it down. Boom. Honestly, I might set up Juniper with that.
That's not a bad idea.
Honestly, not a bad idea. I know what I'm doing
I've
this
watched
weekend.
your kid throw stuff on the ground.
Yeah. She's cute, but she loves to litter. That's why I got a new robot vacuum. But anyways, we'll see y'all next week. Love y'all. Bye.
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 Love you long time.
Love you. Bye.
Love you long time.
Bye.
I love you a long time.
I love you.
Bye
too.
long time. I love you. Bye. And pause.
Hi, long time. I'm down.
Love you. Bye.